Hey friends, it's good to see you again. On the screen you see a drawing. I did this back, excuse me, trying to get over bronchitis. I did this drawing back at the end of November into December for a friend of mine for Christmas. And I haven't showed it to anyone, which I wish I had, but here it is. I showed it today on Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, please do that. And I'm also on Facebook. Look for me on there, VANCE CAPLEY Art on Facebook. And I was sitting there watching MeTV, and a friend of mine that I did this art for, these two shows are like some of his favorite things to watch. And I got the wild idea to have this scenario. I did it in like super loose pencils using photo references, and scanned it into the computer and went over it using the GIMP program to ink it out. And then I did digital colors. Now when I inked it out, I went ahead and saved it as a PNG, opened it up in Inkscape, and turned it into a SVG file, and then brought it back into GIMP, and then added the colors and special effects and things like that to make it have that comic book look. When I was a kid and I used to watch Batman, I thought it was supposed to be a serious show, and I didn't get the humor in it because I was little and stupid. And I remember Star Trek being on TV when I was a kid, and I just thought it was weird. It was a cool, weird show to watch, Had weird things on it and pretty girls and strange things to see. It's really neat. And anyway, so MeTV has been running Batman and Star Trek on their Sci-Fi Saturday nights. And it just seemed natural to me that they should do an episode of a crossover episode like they did with Batman and Green Hornet, but this time Batman and Star Trek, especially Spock and Kirk battling Batman and Robin. And I kind of was talking to a friend of mine today, Dave Good, who does Judo Comics, and he said, they wouldn't. It's a great picture, but they wouldn't fight for any kind of reason. And then I mentioned Catwoman, and Dave said, "Well, there you go." Anyway, so that was fun to put together, and I just had a lot of fun drawing that. And when I showed it to my friend at Christmas, he laughed so hard. Now we're going to switch over to a piece of test animation that I did. Now you saw this before on another video I did, and it's just real quick, and there it is. And I made a Space Egg Spaghetti cartoon, which is on YouTube, and you can check it out. It's pretty cool.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And I'll put the link in the description below so you can check that out. And that's really neat. There's going to be a comic show in my hometown of Columbia, Tennessee in June. And I'm going to be there. And here's the artwork I sent them. It shows off, what I do and all this stuff. And of course, Ricky Blaylock, who does the covers for Monster Magazine, will be there, and his super cool artwork. So I'm going to bring Monster Magazine, of course, because, that's what we're heavily promoting. Dave Good is supposed to, come down from New York, and he's supposed to be with me there, and he's going to be, Judo Comics and all this cool stuff, too. But what I'm thinking of doing is maybe producing a brand new book. I have a new idea, and I'm still writing it out. I'm going to get together with some people I know, and we're going to put this thing together. Maybe a first issue brand new book premiering at this show. Wouldn't that be pretty dadgum cool? And I'll give you more information about that as time goes by. And, I'll let you see some of the behind the scenes of me working on this new idea. I'm not going to tell you a whole lot about it right now because I don't want to do that yet. I want to kind of build up the suspense. Anyway, on the screen right now you see where Jerry Lee Lewis played some music in Columbia, Tennessee at the Sundown. I just thought it was a cool thing to share. Okay. Well, this is a short video, so I'm going to jump off here, and I'm going to watch a movie now. So everyone have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you later.
Vance Capley is a self-taught artist who has worked in various mediums, including drawing, painting, and graphic design for over 20 years. He now has his designs here on TeePublic. Old school, unique, stylish. He is also available to help you with your original TeePublic designs. Make sure you visit Vance Capley Art 1972 at teepublic.com. You'll be glad you did.